Thought I'd do some grocery shopping. I'm at Wegner's, and my wife wants some vegetables for crudité, right? So here's a broccoli. That's $2. Not a ton of broccoli there. Here's some asparagus. That's $4. Yep. Carrots. That's $4 more. That's $10 of vegetables there. And then we need some guacamole. That's $4 more. And she loves salsa. Yeah, there's salsa there. $6. Must be a shortage of salsa. Guys, that's $20 for crudité, and this doesn't include the tequila. I mean, that's outrageous. And we got Joe Biden to thank for this.
Man, Dr. Oz is getting cooked. So in the video you guys just saw that I just played there of him with the whole grocery store ad, that has absolutely gone viral. It's actually months old, but it went viral right now. He calls the store Wegner's, which is not the actual name of the store. Obviously, the backdrop of this is that he's not actually like a Pennsylvania person, and so people are calling him a carpetbagger, right? Kind of like Hillary Clinton was, and some people said Cenk Uygur was when he was like, I think like 10 minutes by drive from the district. But anyways, so he does that, and then he calls it a crudité. I don't know what the fuck a crudité is. I don't know if any of you guys know what it is. Let me know down below. Did you know what a crudité was before this? I guess it's just a vegetable platter. Very like... Sounds so ridiculous, honestly, to call a vegetable platter a crudité. Why not just call it like a veggie platter? I don't know. Maybe you want to sound intelligent. I'm not sure. It just kind of gives off douchey vibes. Gives off like posh, rich vibes, I would say. But anyways, so he also, I think, lies about price in there. But he's getting clapped right now. He's getting absolutely murked. So what we're seeing right now is the poll numbers. He's absolutely getting destroyed. He's also getting destroyed in the meme wars. But this says here, Cook political report shifts Pennsylvania Senate race to, quote, lean Democrat. The nonpartisan Cook political report is changing its rating of Pennsylvania Senate race from a toss-up to lean Democrat fewer than 3 months before the November midterms. Now, I did do a video recently talking about how actually, the Senate is actually going to come really close, and there's actually a good chance, there's a higher chance than not, that the Democrats actually win the Senate. And so it's important to win these toss-up races. But this toss-up race appears to have been so won that it's not even a toss-up anymore. And so basically it's going, I think the last poll that I saw actually had him up by 20 points over Dr. Oz. And so it was a very controversial pick for the Republican Party to choose Dr. Oz. I guess Trump's role played a big part in it, and Trump's role in these primaries have been kind of like all over the place a little bit depending upon the race as it pertains to some of them, winning their races, some of them not. Like I just saw Liz Cheney get knocked out. But, this is another thing that happened just yesterday. Dr. Oz is getting into some hot water because he claimed, I guess in an interview or something, he told someone that his actually... he owns 2 houses, but he actually, I think, owns 10 or 8. Okay, well, it says he has 10. So, John Fetterman says, I've never spoken to a Pennsylvania resident who doesn't know how many homes they have, let alone be off by 8. Can't tell if he's trying plus failing to sound like a regular person with only 2 mansions, or if he genuinely has no idea. And then he says, I purchased my houses with my money. You lived off your parents until you were almost 50. Regular people don't mooch off their parents when they're 50. Get off the couch, John. And then John says, how many houses? And then he says, I have 10 properties disclosed when I announced. 2 homes. My turn. When can we debate? So he's getting desperate. He's doing the call for the debate. He's getting desperate. But, he's saying he has 10 properties. Again, not really a good look, I feel like. It's just not really a good look, I feel like, for his campaign, because the picture that is accurately being painted of him is like this rich, out-of-touch douchebag who's buying the race with not only money but his popularity. I hate Dr. Oz because he's one of those scam artists who's trying to push constantly magic pills for weight loss and fat burning. None of that is real. It's just all about being in a calorie deficit. There's nothing special about goop that he sells or any of that bullshit. So he's just a scammer. He's a loser. He's a clown. And so what Fetterman is doing here is painting an accurate picture of him as being like this rich, out-of-touch douchebag, and him as the kind of more relatable figure in this race. And so he's getting cooked absolutely hilariously. And honestly, I hope he's really burnt a lot. I hope Dr. Oz has really burnt a lot of cash on this race. And I hope that he never wins anything significant in terms of government. in his life, because he's scary. Because people who are just straight scammers like that, like, it wasn't even clear what his ideology was. Now he's trying to be all Republican because he's running for the race. People like this are very worrisome because they don't have any principles or any beliefs, and so they'll just go with whatever is popular at the time or whatever benefits them specifically the most. So he's getting clapped right now. That's a lot of good news.